Tom Holland has quit acting. Our favorite Spider-Man, well, at least for some of us, is reportedly done with acting for a while after a challenging role he played in his series The Crowded Room. Seems like the role didn't do Tom much good, as he decided to take a year off from the industry and go relax with family and friends. A year off for mental health? Good for you, Tom. I wish all of us could do that, right? It seems that Tom is finding it hard to come out of a role from the psychological thriller. The mind space has made it difficult for him to work any longer for the time being. While we all hope that his spidey senses come back again, and Tom's ready to grace our TV screens once again. So, you all must be wondering why Tom went to the drastic decision of a year-long hiatus, right? What did he say in this regard? How challenging was the role for him? And when does he plan to come back? All this and more coming towards you in this video. So stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for the latest news on your favorite celebrities. Tom Holland, famously known for his role in Spider-Man, has ruled the hearts of a lot of youngsters. As he rose to fame pretty quickly, it seems like his recent venture in acting and producing has slowed down his strength to continue any further. At least not for a year. In an exclusive interview, Tom sat down with Extra and told all the details about his upcoming series and how that made him feel. It was a tough time for sure. Holland told Extra, "We were exploring certain emotions that I have definitely never experienced before. And then on top of that, being a producer, dealing with the day-to-day problems that come with any film set, just added that extra level of pressure." Despite enjoying his role on set, the actor admitted that the show did break him in the process. "I'm now taking a year off, and that's the result of how difficult this show was," he added.
Yeah, it was a tough time for sure. You know, we were exploring certain emotions that I have definitely never experienced before. And then on top of that, being a producer, dealing with the day-to-day kind of problems that, you know, come with any film set. And I'm now taking a year off, and, you know, that is a result of how difficult this show was.
Now that sure seems like a lot of pressure for Tom to handle. We're glad that he recognized this pressure and prioritized himself over the role, and is now well on his way to enjoying a year that will hopefully be stress-free. Because you never know it with the celebs, right? When we get the next breaking news from him is never known. Now, it was not all tiredness and no fun. Tom also told Extra about the parts of the journey he enjoyed. Holland said he loved the learning curve of becoming a producer, but juggling two roles on one production while playing a character in a severe mental health state pushed him past his breaking point. "I'm no stranger to hard work," Holland said. "I've lived by the idea that hard work is good work. Then again, the show did break me. There came a time where I needed a break and disappeared and went to Mexico for a week and had time on a beach and laid low. I'm now taking a year off, and that's a result of how difficult this show was. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I feel like our hard work wasn't in vain." During an interview with Entertainment Weekly last month, Tom revealed that working on The Crowded Room led to a bit of a meltdown in his personal life. "I was seeing myself in the character, but in my personal life," Holland said. "I remember having a bit of a meltdown at home and thinking like, I'm gonna shave my head. I need to shave my head because I need to get rid of this character. And obviously we were mid-shooting, so I decided not to. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I'm no stranger to the physical aspects of the job, doing the whole action movie thing," he added. "But the mental aspect, it really beat me up, and it took a long time for me to recover afterward, to sort of get back to reality. Now I'm very curious about the show and finding out what it is about the character that Tom plays that drove him to the extent of taking a break." Inspired by a true story and based on the 1981 novel The Minds of Billy Milligan, The Crowded Room follows Danny Sullivan, who's played by Tom Holland, a shy, antisocial teen from upstate New York, who's arrested after a shooting at the Rockefeller Center in 1979. Through a series of discussions with investigator Rhea Goodwin, played by Amanda Seyfried, Danny comes to better understand his own mental health, the people in his life, and the tragic events that led up to the incident. Tom described The Crowded Room as an insight into the power of the human mind and the ways in which we can deal with trauma. It's a show that will take you on twists and turns. You'll never know where you are or what's going on, and then it'll all come to a miraculous conclusion toward the end. He continues, "It's a story about heartbreak. It's a story about love. It's a story about betrayal. And most of all, it's a story about a young kid's determination to survive." Learning about mental health and the power of it, and speaking to psychiatrists about Danny and Billy's struggles, has been something that has been so informative to my own life, the actor said, noting he's now able to recognize triggers like social media that stress me out. When it comes to Tom, we feel like we've seen this film before. A similar scenario played out in the actor's life in 2021, where he was apparently experiencing a midlife crisis and wanted to quit acting for good. I don't even know if I want to be an actor," he told Sky News in an interview to promote his new film in 2021. "I started acting when I was 11 and I haven't done anything else, so I'd like to go and do other things. Genuinely, I'm sort of having a midlife crisis at 25. I'm having a pre-midlife crisis. Well, after this, I even feel like Tom needs a break. I mean, imagine doing the same thing since 11 years old. I would have given up in a few weeks, to be honest." Now we're curious what Tom plans to do the whole year if not acting. He did mention a few activities he started in the interview with Extra. "You know, I've been going to the garden center and buying plants and doing my best to keep them alive." He added, "I've just been trying to be a regular bloke from Kingston and just relax."
I've done a little bit of traveling. I had an amazing time. I've been seeing my family, I've been seeing my friends, I've been playing golf, I've been, going to the garden center and buying plants and doing my best to keep them alive and all that sort of stuff. So I've just been trying to be, regular bloke from Kingston and just relax.
Well, we hope that it takes a lot less than a year for Tom to get out of his hiatus, because who doesn't want to see our Spidey back on the big screen? Talking about that, one asks if the new Spider-Man is indeed Tom, or is he backing out from that as well? Well, we certainly hope not. Imagine the heartbreak of so many youngsters when they find out that Tom might not continue his role as Spider-Man. While Spider-Man 4 is very much in development, Sony Pictures has not announced precisely when the film will hit theaters. It presumably won't be too long until the title is put on the calendar, but we may not actually see the movie for a couple of years. Both before and after the incredibly successful release of Spider-Man No Way Home, it wasn't made totally clear where things stood with Tom Holland's future as Spider-Man. The actor spoke about post-Marvel contract career plans in February 2021, and he made it clear a year later that nothing was set in stone. After that, there were reports in July 2022 that Holland had not yet made a new deal. In February 2023, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige was specifically asked by Entertainment Weekly about Tom Holland's Peter Parker and when we would see the character again. And while he confirmed that there is material in the works, he didn't speak of the actor's contract status. Now at least we know that it's not confirmed, and chances of Tom coming back are pretty high. Tom's journey with the crowded room has definitely been a lot for the actor to take in. Finding himself in a difficult mind space due to the complex character and then dealing with the production chaos behind the scenes has taken a toll on his mental health. Tom has mentioned several times that if it was not for the support of his fellow actors along with friends and family, he would have backed out long ago. Experienced actors like Amanda Seyfried sure have a lot of experience in this field, and gave her 2 cents on the character and how Tom needs to deal with it. Well, we hope that Tom takes all the time he needs to bounce back. In the meantime, he surely is taking up hobbies like gardening. That will take his mind off things. And who doesn't enjoy a break doing nothing and spending the days stress-free with the company of friends and family? Well, that's all for this video, guys. Let us know in the comments down below how you feel about Tom taking a break for a year. Do you think he's in the right in prioritizing himself over his career? Would you have done the same? And has any one of you seen the series? Let us know all these thoughts. We'll see you in the next video with another interesting story about your favorite celebrities. To never miss an update from our channel, hurry up and subscribe quickly if you haven't yet. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.